Oh, Bridget, Mommy had such a good day today. The fashion show is looking better and better all the time. And guess what? Guess who stopped by today? Auntie Karen. Oh, she's so crazy, you know. You know what she said? She thinks that Mommy and Daddy are going to get back together again someday. Yep, that's what she said. She said that Daddy still loves Mommy. But you know what? We know that Daddy still loves you, don't we? Yes, we do. But Daddy and Mommy were just friends. That's all we'll ever be. Very dear friends.
Leaving?
Yes?
Well, good. Why don't you come up and have dinner with Jack and me at the house? Maria's making her world-famous chicken fajitas.
That sounds great, Mother, but don't come in.
Do you have plans?
Yes, I do.
Did you call your wife?
It's kind of hard to do when she didn't leave me the number.
Well, I'll get the number for you from her father.
Mother.
Don't you hold this against her.
I won't.
I'm sure that she feels badly. The last words you spoke to each other were harsh ones.
It's like you said, it's a long plane ride. Especially when we left things the way we did.
Maybe she'll call you from the plane.
Maybe. Give me that number anyway.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. And I'll tape it to your front door. Now, don't stay out late.
Have a good time.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm waiting.
For what?
You admitted you've been hiding things from me. What are they?
You'll find out soon enough.
No, I want to know now.
Tell her, let's just say, you need me on this trip.
What for?
Protection.
Why do I need protection?
The devil. The devil is alive and well. He lives in Elgin, Scotland.
Yes, I'm sure he does.
Why'd you say that?
This devil, he's not an evil spirit, is he?
No.
He's very much alive, a flesh and blood person.
Yes.
He's the man we've been talking about in our sessions. Your father. He's still alive, isn't he?
We're so connected that we arrived at the front door at the exact same moment.
I would say it's kind of remarkable.
I'd say it's kind of scary.
I don't think so.
Oh, doesn't bother you that I can read your mind.
No, I think it's stirring.
Stirring. Gee, I haven't heard that since someone said, stir me up a drink. Would you like one?
Yeah, why wine?
Okay. So, my psychic abilities don't intimidate you?
No, not in the least.
Well, that's good. Because I can see that you're upset. So fess up, no secrets.
It's not very pleasant. Something happened when I dropped Taylor at the gate at the airport. Something that's disturbed me a lot more than it should have, probably.
Who's behind that door, Bridget? Is it Santa Claus? No. Is it the big bad wolf? It could be. Let's see. It's Daddy!
Hey there, baby doll.
Did you hear that, Bridget? He called me baby doll.
Cute.
is your brother?
Eric went to a movie with his father.
Well, good for him. Your father's gonna take you to a movie someday when you get older.
Can I come along?
Depends if you like cartoons.
Some of my favorite people are cartoon characters.
Well, maybe she's finally seeing the light, huh? I guess we'll let her join us.
So what can I make you to drink?
Oh, just mineral water.
Are you going back to work after this?
No.
Well, why don't I fix you a glass of wine?
No, I've got to get home pretty soon. Make a phone call.
Well, you can make phone calls here. Unless, of course, you need some privacy. And for one of those, I'm sure you do.
I have some fences to mend.
With Taylor.
Yeah, I came down pretty hard on her.
About this trip?
Yeah?
Where did she go?
Scotland.
Scotland.
This case she's working on. The guy's from Scotland. His name's James Warwick.
Dr. James Warwick? From Elgin, Scotland?
Yeah, why? Do you know of him?
Yes, Rich. He's one of the biggest psych researchers in the country. Maybe even in the world. But I think I read somewhere that he dropped out.
I guess he's having some problems. Anyway, Taylor's helping him get his life back together.
So the two of them went to Scotland.
No, just Taylor.
Well, that's kind of odd, isn't it?
Why is that?
He's her patient, and yet she went there without him?
Beats me, but she did. Like an idiot, I got deranged about it. Thanks.
Did Taylor say something?
No.
Well, what is it that upset you?
It's something that she did after I left her at the boarding gate. She saw someone, a man. She went over and talked to him. And they left together on the plane.
It was that obvious to you?
No, you gave me some clues.
What clues?
You're haunted by something, James. Something so vicious, so fierce and coercive that it still controls a part of you. We know it's your father. You told me he was dead, but he couldn't be. Or you would have found some closure by now. This man still torments you every day of your life.
An abusive father could do that even if he was dead.
Well, for some people, yes, but not you. You're too well trained in the ways of exorcising demons of the mind. Now, I knew your father was alive. Otherwise, you would have solved this a long, long time ago. But I do still have questions.
Why did I lie to you?
That's not one of them.
It isn't?
No, I know why you lied to me. It's the only way you can have any peace at all, to treat your father as though he's a dead man.
To me, he is dead,
Dead, but not forgotten.
unfortunately.
James, as a doctor, you know what you have to do.
That's why I'm on this plane, Taylor. To go back to confront the source of all my miseries.
Do you feel prepared to do that?
I don't think anyone can ever be fully prepared to do that. An abusive parent. The cruel words that cut so deeply. The indelible scars that can't be healed by either a surgeon of the mind or the body. To attack that, you need the armor of adulthood covering the psyche. Sometimes even that's not enough. Not really. It takes the support of someone like you.
That's why I am on this plane.
So, we go into battle together, you and I.
Yes.
Now, what are these other questions?
The first has to do with your mother. I don't feel you've been completely honest about her either.
So Taylor is flying to Europe with someone?
Yeah.
Well, is it a colleague, a friend? I mean, was it someone that you knew, you recognized?
I think it was her mentor from medical college, Dr. James Warwick.
Dr. Warwick?
Taylor mentioned to me some time ago that she was considering taking him on as a patient.
Is he Scottish?
Yes.
So this is the patient that she's been treating recently.
That's the conclusion I came to today.
But I thought that she told Rich she was going to Europe alone.
She told me that, too.
Well, what do you think it means?
Stephanie, I have no idea.
Well, you know what? We could stand here all night speculating. Your daughter is a professional. I'm sure she knows exactly what she's doing.
You're right. Let's see.
So you and Taylor are really at it these days. What's the deal?
I'm acting like a kid. That's the deal. I keep thinking back to all those nights I worked late and how understanding she was.
You and I didn't go off to Scotland.
She's not with work.
Rich, the point is you came home every night. Maybe it wasn't early, but eventually you did get home. With your virtue intact, I might add.
Or you think my wife maybe is losing her virtue?
Rich, I really don't know. I just don't want you to get down on yourself. You have every right to be upset that she never came home that night. Just as you have every right to be mad that she sprung this Scottish holiday on you.
You're really sticking up for me.
Well, somebody has to, because you're certainly not sticking up for yourself.
Look, all I'm saying is I should have been more empathetic. I mean, Taylor's been through the mill with me lately.
Rich, it hasn't been that bad. Look, forget it. I don't even know why I'm getting involved in this.
Why are you?
Well, I care about my head designer.
Yeah? Well, he cares about his boss, too. Thanks, Logan.
You're welcome. Ready for dinner?
Anytime.
Would you put Bridget in her high chair, please?
Sure.
Hey, girl. Hey, come on, let's go. Here we go. Ready for dinner? Yes, we are. You ready?
What do you want? No hamburger and fries for you.
Dinner. Here we go. Dinner's coming up.
You think I'm lying about my mother?
I wouldn't exactly call it lying.
You're wrong this time. She's everything I described her to be. I owe my life to her, Taylor. And I mean that, quite literally.
James, I don't have to tell you the pathology of child abuse.
Meaning?
Meaning the subtle forms of cooperation between the parents.
What you're saying is if my father was abusive, then my mother enabled him to be so.
That's usually the way it goes.
Not this time.
Was your mother aware of your father's abusive nature?
Of course she was. I told her everything.
Why didn't she take you away?
Taylor, that's too simple a solution for a home like mine.
Was she being abused too?
No. I would never let him lay a finger on her.
You protected her? James, you were just a child.
And she protected me.
Wait a minute, you just said that...
Look, it was very complicated. Suffice to say, if it wasn't for my mother, I wouldn't have survived. I never would have achieved what I have done in my life.
Personally, I can't understand a mother allowing her child to go through something like that and not standing up for
She
it.
did stand up for me. She was my strength. Nothing he ever did, absolutely nothing, could ever penetrate the armor of her love. She was my strength and support. She took me by the hand and she led me through the minefield that was my life. She saved me from disaster, certain disaster, time and time again.
You must hate your father.
In some ways. But I do owe him one great debt.
What for?
The closeness I share with my mother. I can't wait for you to meet her, Taylor.
First, I want to talk to your father. We are both going to talk to him, James.
You're not eating?
She makes you happy, doesn't she?
You bet she does.
I'm sure that Taylor does, too.
Not that I deserve it sometimes.
You do deserve it, Ridge.
You're being such a sweetheart tonight. What did I do right?
Well, I just don't think that I've shown you enough appreciation lately.
Oh, now who's getting down on herself?
Well, I haven't.
Sure you have.
No, I don't. I really think I've been obnoxious at work, too.
You've also been very supportive. Come on, Logan, let's stop with all this. I have no complaints about you. It's so funny.
It's just kind of strange that it's come to this. Taylor's off in Scotland, and here we are sitting having dinner, and you're convincing me that I'm a good guy.
I wouldn't exactly call you a guy.
Well, you might as well.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Ridge, why don't you just go call your wife? I'm sure she'd love to hear from you.
Oh, that reminds me, I've got to get Mother to get that number from Jack.
Hello?
Mother, hi.
Hi, honey.
Is Jack still there?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he is.
Did you get Taylor's number?
I certainly did. I have it right here. Let me give it to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Good, thank you, Mother.
Don't hang up. I want to tell you something.
What's that?
Does the name Warwick mean anything to you?
That's Taylor's patient. Why do you ask?
Well, apparently he's flying to Europe with her.
What? No, I mean, she told me herself she was going alone.
Her father left her at the boarding gate, and I guess he turned around to wave to her, and he saw her get on board the plane with Dr. Warwick.
What? That can't be. Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure, but I'm also sure there's a very good explanation for it.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, too. Goodbye, Mother. You lied to me, Taylor. Damn it, she lied to me.